Hi friends, this is Sathvik and I welcome you to my channel. Friends, in this video we are going to talk about what is a server and what are the types of servers and end up with next video topics and also an exciting question for you. Okay, if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe and turn on all notifications bell icon and you will get notified when I upload anything in YouTube. Okay, right? So this is my session 2.4 in my networking videos. So you can find the links of my playlist regarding many networking videos in the description itself. So you can watch those past videos, like I'm talk about routers, switches and hubs and many topics I covered in those videos. If you are interested in learning networking, then please go to the playlist and watch those videos. Okay, without any getting late, let's dig into the topic. First of all, what is a server? So I think you people know about this particular word, right? You use it to listen many times while you are using some YouTube or something else. You use it to listen that today's server is very slow, my results are not displaying in the web page because the server is down. So we use it to listen this kind of stuff, right? So in simple words, a server is nothing but a computing device. For example, assume that your device is also a server. Even your device can also act as a server because your device has computing power, right? It can calculate and it can do some calculations, right? Either your mobile or laptop. Simply, if you install some software that serves your files or resources that you're having in your device to the other PC, that is clients, via internet or network, then your PC is also a server. Server is simple. Server means nothing but it serves with data and resources it have to all other clients who are requesting it. Simple. So there is nothing much about server. So when coming to the results or when coming to the Flipkart or Amazon flash sales, the server is down. We use it to listen that word very frequently, right? So what actually means, if we take some X server, then there is a limit for its server to accepting the request and sending the response to the client, right? So for example, if we take some Flipkart server, let us assume like that. A Flipkart server has some limit of 1 lakh requests only, accepting 1 lakh requests only at a time and responding back to it. So when we are trying to buy a phone at particularly at flash sale times, actually those quantities vary in limited time, right? So the products which are kept in flash sale are in limited time and limited quantity also. So what will happen means multiple number of requests will going to the Flipkart server. That makes the server loaded with more requests and it can't reply back to it. So simple. So I think you got some clarity about what is a server and what is a server down actually. So if we send multiple requests to a server, if it crosses the limit, capability limit of that server, then the server will be down. Okay, so we have some types of servers here. You can see that on the screen now. So like application server or client server, web servers, etc, etc. Let us dig into the each one very clearly in a very nutshell manner. Application server. Application servers are nothing but these servers host web apps. Okay, in those servers they host web apps like messengers, like those which can access through our browser, right? So those web apps are hosted means deployed in the application server, and those web apps can access through the network. Simple. Next, coming to the client server. In the client server programming model, a server is a program that awaits, and I will explain in a simple manner, right? So you have one PC and I have one PC, or you have one device or I have one device like a mobile. Okay, if we both connected using a share it or any other app, so here what we are doing, we are installing a software in my mobile. I want to share something with you. Here the network is created between you and me, like your Wi-Fi will be connected to my hotspot, my mobile hotspot, then there will be a network between we two mobiles, right? So what will happen means, if I open that software application, share it or anything else which can share files, what will happen means the server here, my mobile will act as a server and serves the files or resources to you through network. That is a client server model. So one client will be there and one server will be there. Web server, I think you people know about it very well because everybody is using right now. So a web server serves static content to a web browser by loading a file from a disk and serving it across the network to a user's web browser. Simply we are using HTTP and HTTPS protocols right now. for accessing web pages. Even google.com, youtube.com, everything comes under web servers only. So let us dig into the next one, and it is DNS server. So DNS means domain name system. Simply remember that it is like a phone book. Okay, why we use phone book? Because we want to search for contacts very quickly. We can't remember all the phone numbers, right? So same thing happens in the internet also. We can't remember all the IP addresses of each device. We simply maps those IP addresses to some names like google.com, youtube.com. Those are called domains. So here what will happen means, if you want to search for google.com, then what will happen means your request will forward it to the DNS server there in the internet, and the DNS server tells you that google.com is at this IP address, and that IP address will again send back to our mobile, and our mobile will request to that IP address. So you got it right. So the DNS server will serve you with the IP address of the domains. And next, coming to the file server. File server is simply we can say that it is used to share files, the name itself telling everything. And when coming to mail server, everybody know this, like there is web servers, mail servers also move and store mail or corporate networks and across the network. We are mostly uses Gmail server, right? So it is also comes under mail server, where our Gmails will be stored and will be transferred or forwarded to the other mail servers like Yahoo or anything else. When coming to the next, computing servers. Nowadays very small businesses and very startups are relying more on computing servers only. You may think, you may listen about Amazon Web Services or Azure Web Services. What actually it means, the server provides you with everything. Even if your PC don't have some more amount of RAM or more amount of processor, then no worry, we can easily run any big application through online by using those computing servers. Even Amazon Web Services means they provide some servers to you via internet. You can use those computing power, you can use those computing resources which are deployed in the Amazon Web Servers. You can easily use those things in your personal computer. So you can see here, any computer program that needs more CPU power and RAM than a personal computer can probably afford can use these type of servers. So best example is AWS and Amazon Web Services, even Google Cloud Services also there. What is meant by FTP means, it's a file transfer protocol. It is used to deploy the files from your PC to the online web server or any web server which is in a remote location. So next, coming to the proxy server. Proxy server acts like a mediator between a client program and an external server. So for example, if you want to access something, right? So if you want to access something, you will search for today youtube.com. What will happen? Your request will be forwarded directly. When we insert any proxy server, what will happen means, proxy server have its cache data means it holds some data which we requested previously, and it helps us in accessing that website very fastly because it already holds it. So proxy server will directly send to us without reaching YouTube server again. So what will happen means, proxy server improves the performance and also shares connection with others. Okay, so next, coming to the telnet or SSH servers. So these are simply what we can call is, if you hosted something in a computing server like AWS, if you want to connect to that computer which have some high RAM, high resources, everything, you can simply SSH to the server. SSH means it's a protocol, telnet means it is a protocol. Telnet is an insecure protocol, SSH is a secure protocol. So what will happen means, if we will use some SSH client in our PC, and we will simply execute some tasks, execute some commands, and directly will connect to that PC's root command. Okay, I think you got it right. We are connecting to the server and accessing the files in it, and also we can make changes in that server using this telnet and SSH session. I hope you got it everything clearly. Okay, this is the end of the video. And coming to the summary, a server is a server. It is a kind of computing device that serves you with the files, resources, web pages, everything. So there are different types of servers like application server, FTP server, DNS server, web server, mail server, and cloud servers. Many more servers are there. I don't mention everything here, but clearly server defines this thing. I will end this video with a simple question for you. Did you ever access any blocked website before? I'm interested in knowing your answers. Please do comment in this video what you like in this video and also the answer for this question. And we are going to talk about firewall and its types in next session. Hope you like it, and thanks for watching till the end. Do subscribe and turn on notifications for upcoming new updates. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.